Okay, so today I'm just gonna be doing a quick short video on how I got my VSKA to work with the Marsh Trigger FRT. So as you can see, I have the gun disarmed, of course. There's no rounds or anything in it. You see right here, clear as day, there's nothing in the chamber. Right? We're not gonna Wi-Fi that. Okay, so anywho, so as you can see, here's the mechanism, right? There's that little cam bolt. There's that little bolt that they supply you with. I'm gonna go ahead and remove this recoil spray for you. I'm sorry. Okay, so here's a little mechanism that makes everything happen. This right here, they supply you also with a Romanian trigger, and they give you the one locking trigger mechanism. You can use the dual that it comes with, but I recommend using the one just because it looks better in my opinion. But like I said, on mines, to make it work, if you're gonna use this trigger, especially on VSKAs, maybe it's just on mine, I don't know, but on my trigger group on the back where the spring lies, as you can see back here, that piece right there, I had to Dremel some notches in there just so that the ends of the spring can fit perfect. Because what was happening was, when I was firing this weapon or this firearm, this thing right here was actually clocking back and was resting at the back on the bottom of the frame of this firearm. So what was happening was, the hammer would go forward and it would barely have enough force to strike the primer. So I would have a dented primer but not enough force to fire off the next round. So it would pretty much disengage and the hammer would go forward. So with that being said, do that. You can do that. Try it out first. If that doesn't work, Dremel some notches and you shouldn't have a problem with that at all. Another thing is this safety lever on this VSKA is a little different from the Dracos. For some reason, this one doesn't have a stopping. Usually the other ones have a bulge on it on the back, like sort of a stopper. This one doesn't have it for some reason. I'm guessing because it's US made. But as you can see, I had to add a wire. Of course, I twisted it on there just so that this little plate right here, the mechanism didn't slide, because it would slide to the side and it would make the firearm actually disengage. I don't know why it would get stuck. As you can see, mine is actually a little dented up right there. You can see it got a little eaten up due to the fact that that little piece will slide to the side. It would think of it as it was wiggling like this, side to side, so it would go more this way, causing it to malfunction, of course. And what I did was, I did end up using the stock rod right here, this little mechanism, the return mechanism, the little wire, because I made some out of 332 Inconel wire and it ran, but I'm thinking since it's too thick, I'm guessing the gun doesn't really like it for some reason. I tried it so many times and I have yet to get it to work, but this worked pretty good. I haven't had any problems with it ever since. And as you can see, I have a little O-ring in there just so it doesn't have a lot of play, because you can see it doesn't have any play, see. But now, like you can see, this firearm, it runs really good. I just wanted to show you guys what I had to do. You don't have to do anything else other than those little features. Issues with it, you're gonna have some issues with it and you're gonna have to revise it. But let me go ahead and show you guys how the mechanism works. You can see my fingers on the trigger. See, it returns back every time. You can see returning back every time. See? So I haven't had any issues with it anymore. Let me know if you guys want to see anything more from this particular firearm that I have. But you can see my mechanism. It has a little plate right there. Has a little spacer down there, right here, that they supply you with. This mechanism isn't perfect, and like I said, it depends on certain mags. This gun only likes to run this mag out of it. It only runs 2 mags. It only runs a US palm mags. And I have yet to have a problem with this mag. Some of my metal mags, it doesn't like it. So I recommend trying it with a certain amount of mags, different mags. Haven't tried it on a drum yet, but I do want to, and I am soon. I just wanted to let you guys know that just be mindful that certain mags might not work, because like I'm saying, I'm guessing the fitment issues or whatever, You know, sometimes they don't run right, but I haven't had any problems with it ever since. I haven't fired it ever since that video, so I might have to take it back just to see how it runs again. Go ahead and do some other videos soon at the range out here in my local range, so stay tuned for that, guys. Thank you, and stay tuned for these new videos. God bless.